Gentlemen, let's speak openly for a moment. Women do observe. They certainly do. The main distinction is that they do so with much greater elegance than many of us might achieve. So while you may be concerned about your appearance, your footwear, or if your clothing suits you well, she has likely already noticed something quite different. And the honest reality is, she may not have even seen those particular shoes you value. Women have their own private list of what draws their interest. And to be clear, your game results probably aren't included. Would you like to discover what truly captures her attention? Let go of any self-doubt. Remain composed and join me on this list. It may well transform how you understand yourself. First, hands and veins. Well done, you have hands. That's a good beginning. For women, however, hands serve as a man's natural adornments. Have you observed a woman becoming quiet as you open a container, serve a beverage, or gesture simply during a discussion? It's not accidental. That's her thoughts pausing briefly. Firm, capable hands with clear veins. That's appealing. The size is not the only factor. It's the unspoken assurance they convey. I can manage tasks. I can offer protection. I can handle challenges if necessary. Even minor aspects matter. That small mark from a kitchen mishap, it might lead to a conversation. The way you tap a surface, send a message with one hand, or hold a cup, she notices every bit. And the true advantage, she will recall your hands even if your name escapes her. In her personal memories, hands represent capability, competence, and true character all combined. But what if another part of your arms holds equal appeal? Stay with me, as this next point might catch you off guard. Second, forearms and biceps. Forearms demonstrate that nature has provided men with some advantages at times. There is genuine attraction in seeing a sleeve roll back to reveal a bit of strength. Whether you are athletic or simply active in daily life, forearms draw notice regardless. One ordinary action, such as touching your neck, carrying a bag, or placing your arm outside a vehicle window, and she is briefly distracted. Biceps via recognition as well, naturally. But the essential insight, it's not solely the development, it's the calm assurance, a natural feeling that suggests I could lift something heavy without difficulty. Even standard arms, provided they appear to have experienced real effort, earn high marks in what women observe. Advice, there is no need to display them. It's about appearing prepared for everyday demands. The reliable strength of someone who allows their presence to communicate without effort. Now, consider if your face possessed a trait that acted as a natural frame. You are about to learn which one. Continue reading. Third, jawline. You may believe only performers concern themselves with their jaw. That is not the case. Your jaw functions as your inherent outline, well defined, structured, or with a light stubble for a reliable yet welcoming appearance. It is among the initial elements women register instinctively. A firm jaw indicates poise, vitality, and solid character. It is a fundamental response rooted in our development as humans. Women detect it immediately, whether shaped smoothly or with a subtle shadow that appears in the light. When you touch your jaw or take a bite, it is like activating a signal. Women are naturally drawn to it. The only caution, be mindful of certain positions, but even so, her gaze may remain. Fourth, chest. Indeed, the front region. You do not require extraordinary development. An average man with a sturdy chest and a shirt that fits appropriately, not overly loose, has already succeeded in part. That moment when you extend your arms, lean backward, or cross them, she is observing. Basic movements highlight your chest, a bit of hair in that area. For numerous women, it is an added benefit. It implies maturity. Your chest conveys, I can manage demanding tasks without strain. And if your shirt aligns just so, you are offering quiet interest without intention. Fifth, thighs. Let us proceed downward. Remain at ease. We refer to legs. Many men overlook leg care outside of warm weather. Women, in contrast, quietly evaluate thighs with care. There is no requirement for exceptional size. It concerns form and visibility. Thighs that occupy space effectively, trousers that fit correctly, or a confident step that shows direction. She observes your movement, your seating, or your relaxation in a chair, a steady position during travel. Quiet recognition of firm structure, balance, and vitality. If you question whether whether women pay attention to legs. Rest assured they do. 6. Rear area. Yes, let us discuss it directly. Women observe their rears as well, not solely from ahead. They watch as you move away, stand, reach downward, or wear trousers that suit you, and you are being assessed. It need not be ideal. A degree of form suffices. The manner in which your clothing aligns in essential areas can interrupt her focus. Observe how she provides assistance when you retrieve an item that is not chance. The perspective from behind is genuine, and you may be contributing to it without awareness. Yet, what if common attire possessed a unique influence? The following item may astonish you. Keep going. 7. Gray sweatpants phenomenon. Let us be candid. Gray sweatpants are not fashion statements. They are not merely for relaxation. They serve as evident indicators of your form. You select them for a brief outing. Every woman nearby becomes attentive. The contour, the motion, the way the fabric reveals details plainly. Yes, she observed it, and so have others with clear sight. Some suggest it is the ease or self-assurance. Perhaps but in truth, gray sweatpants emphasize shapes. You have become an unintended point of interest. If you detect her glance, remain steady. You are attracting notice effortlessly. 8. The strip of hair beneath the navel. Now for an element men seldom consider, yet women consistently observe. That band of hair below your abdomen is not typical. It is subtly captivating. Why? It is not regarding extensive hair or physique. It is the suggestion of privacy. A brief shirt lift or position in shorts offers a view. That modest sight lingers in her thoughts. Women will not acknowledge looking. They may not recognize it themselves, but that band frequently draws focus each time you venture out. 9th, glasses, tattoos, and minor style elements. This aspect differs individually. For certain women, glasses enhance appeal. Not inexpensive varieties, but frames that complement your face and imply reflection. Tattoos attract examination too, be it a basic date or an elaborate pattern. Markings on the skin invite inspection. Women may brush your arm to view nearer and essential style. No elaborate garments required, merely shirts that suit, outerwear from recent times, footwear in proper condition. Each selection transmits a message as women perceive more than anticipated. Glasses, tattoos, a timepiece, a shirt, boots. It resembles your initial impression, and if it succeeds, she is engaged prior to speech. 10th, eyes. You anticipated this. Eyes, timeless and unmatched. Women frequently cite eyes among the foremost traits, but it extends beyond hue. It is the bond, the manner in which you regard her from afar. That additional glance upon her arrival, the engaging look you maintain a moment beyond after humor, even the fold near your eyes during a smile. These are the instances she retains. You might be reserved, yet if your eyes express engagement, she will remember you. Women compile collections of eye exchanges. You may overlook your statement, but she will recall your gaze during it. Eyes form initial connections, a single view, and she comprehends. However, there is additional means to connect wordlessly. What if your voice held such influence? Let us explore. Bonus 1. Voice and delivery. Men rarely reflect on their voice. Women perceive it beyond the content. A composed, assured tone distinguishes itself. It need not be profound like in films, simply be precise and steady. Consider the contrast between uncertain speech and clear intentions. Identical phrasing, varied presentation. One diminishes, the other endures. Laughter is significant too. An authentic, relaxed chuckle encourages her proximity unknowingly, and a modest lower pitch during earnestness, that is when her interest peaks. Your voice establishes the atmosphere. Numerous men convey a melody unwittingly. Achieve it correctly, and she will revisit it afterward. Bonus 2. Fragrance and demeanor. Now for an aspect invisible in reflection. Your fragrance. Odor activates recollections profoundly. You may disregard appearances, yet a suitable fresh aroma can summon someone years hence. Women identify it promptly. The straightforward, clean essence of soap, a faint cologne hint, or fresh attire. Minimal application suffices, and it extends beyond fragrance. It is your bearing, the way you enter an area, The understated assurance that aligns appropriately. Self-assurance, serenity, and fragrance form an atmosphere, something she senses before dialogue commences. Thus, that concludes the guide, gentlemen. What women quietly observe, not your devices, transport, or leisure activities. It is the minor elements, hands, arms, jaw, chest, thighs, rear, tire, and eyes, that women assess with attention. And the central insight: perfection is unnecessary. No exceptional physique or specialist wardrobe is essential. Simply recognize this reality. Women perceive considerably more than presumed, and they do so discreetly. The next occasion you sense her observation, avoid concern. Refrain from arrogance. She is merely recording you in her recollections. And if prudent, cease emphasis on irrelevant matters and appreciate your attributes. Probably you have been engaging her interest consistently. Reflect upon it, gentlemen. How frequently have women regarded you without your knowledge? And what does that imply for you, for your manner, for yourself, for the understated capability you possess? If this guide resonates with you, excellent. You are involved. If not, no concern. Recognition initiates progress.